Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In today's video I will show you how to do audio classification using MediaPipe inside a Flutter project. So firstly, what you will have to do is you will have to go to this documentation over here, and you will have to go to the overview section, and you will have to scroll down. You will have to download this TensorFlow Lite model. Now unfortunately this video will be only for Flutter Android. As you can see, MediaPipe still does not support iOS, so I won't be showing that. So just download this model. Once you download it, create a Flutter project, go to your Android folder, app, src, main. Inside main, create an assets folder, and here you can drag and drop your TF Lite model which we have downloaded. Next I'll show you guys the output as well. So as you can see in the output, I have two buttons, one for picking audio from your files app and second for recording the audio. So first I'll click on pick audio. It opens the file explorer. You can pick an audio, and once the audio is picked, here you can see there is a progress bar which you might have missed, like a circular progress bar which like tries to realize the audio. And once the audio starts playing, I have a linear progress bar which shows how much audio has been played, and there is a text on what is the audio like trying to classify the audio. So here you can see it is a white noise. Now I will try to pick some other audio file as well. So again the circular bar, and here is kind of like a static audio. Like I have just downloaded this audio file from internet, but if you have some good song, you can try using that for this pick audio method. Okay, and once the audio has finished, you can see nothing detected. Now for record audio, we first require the permission of the user. So here you can see once the permission has been given, I immediately whatever you try to speak, that has been displayed inside this text view over here. So as you can see, I was trying to speak it and it tries to determine what I'm trying to speak. Okay, this is like recorded. This is not what I'm trying to speak currently, so you might get confused. So this is recorded, not my iOS simulator or Android emulator. But yeah, this is from my device, that I have not downloaded it from the internet or from the documentation. So first you will have to go to main.dart, and here I have refactored my homepage widget. So here firstly I have created a method channel for the pick audio platform, and this is our data URL. And this event channel I have created because for our recording audio button. So as soon as user tries to speak something, we try to detect it, we are doing kind of like an event sync, event channel, like continuous streaming of data. So here inside init state, as you can see, I have initialized our event channel as well, and here I am disposing our event channel. Then inside the build method, I have first taken a text button, and for the pick audio I am just calling the pick audio method, and for recording audio I am calling the record audio method. And once you pick an audio, you will get a URL for that audio file, and once you get the URL, I have created a separate native view called my audio view, where you saw that circular progress bar, then that linear progress bar, as well as the text view. And this text is for this recording audio which you saw the second demo, right? Next, for my audio view.dart, here I have first created one identifier. This is a stateful widget. It has a map of creation params, and whatever URL you have, I am just adding it inside the creation params URL key. And here I have just added did update widget, so whenever you try to pick a new audio, it should get updated. And this is like boilerplate code for defining any kind of native view. Once that is done, go to Android. Next, inside settings.gradle, I have updated this Kotlin version to 1.9.0. Next, go to build.gradle, and here I am using activity as well as fragment Kotlin extension, because I need to use register for activity result for picking the audio from files explorer. And here I have also using MediaPipe audio dependency, which is from MediaPipe for recognizing the audio, and I am also using constraint layout, which I will get back to in a bit. So first I have created this audio classifier. So go to Android manifest, make sure you add this audio permission as well for recording the audio. For picking audio we don't need permission. Next so I've also shown, also make sure you are using the Min SDK version 224. Then click on sync now. Then here I have created one extension file. Now to be honest with you, I have literally copy pasted this file. So this file is useful whenever you are trying to like pick an audio from your file explorer. Okay, so yeah, you can just copy paste it, and if you want to know more you can just refer the docs. Like I have just copy pasted it from their sample repo. So yeah, and these are the imports. Okay, next I have created another audio classifier helper. Again I have copy pasted this from the documentation itself. So these are the imports, and here you can see we are creating an audio recorder, share thread pool executor, audio classifier, and here we are classifying our audio async. Here we are initializing our classifier. Here we are passing our base model, which we have added inside the assets folder. Here we are just initializing our audio classifier options builder, and here I am setting result listener as well as error listener, and then doing options builder dot build, initializing our audio classifier. And here I am just, if it is an audio stream, then I am creating an audio record and starting the audio classification. These are just catch clause. Okay, and for start audio classification I'm just calling recorder dot start recording, initializing our schedule thread pool executor, length in milliseconds sorry, and interval, and I am running it at fixed rate, the executor. And here this is how you classify the audio asynchronously. And if you want to classify the audio synchronously and you have the audio data, you can use something like this. And to stop audio classification, this is the code, and I'm not sure why this is used. Again I have copy pasted everything from the documentation, so that's why I'm not able to explain it better. This is for the result listener, this is for error listener, and this is just a result bundle of data class, and this is like a companion object, and here I have defined one interface. Now this name should be same whatever you have defined over here, otherwise you will get an error. Next here I have created our, so inside main activity, firstly you will have to use flutter fragment activity, and also implement audio classifier helper dot classifier listener. Here I have created a method channel for sending the URI. So this is the code which gets called once you try to pick audio file from your files explorer, and here once we have the URI, we send it back to the flutter side. Okay, ignore all this code for now, and inside configure flutter engine I have just registered our audio view. I have also created our event channel for event sync, and I have also created our method channel for picking audio platform. And once pick audio is called, this get content dot launch audio slash star is called, so this gets called. Okay, we send the URI back to the flutter side, and in the flutter side we initialize our audio view factory. So again this is boilerplate. So firstly I'll show you the imports for main activity, then these are the imports for audio view factory. Again I have copy pasted this from the docs, and here we are initializing our audio view. And if you see our audio view, I'm using constraint layout now, because I'm using constraint layout because I want the progress bar, linear progress bar, and text view one below the other. But if you want you can use linear layout as well, depends on your UI. Okay, if you don't want text view over here, if you want to use flutter's text view, then you will have to send that data from this particular view to flutter side. Now sending data from view to flutter side, you can't just use method channel or event sync. For this you will have to use on platform view created, something like that. You can refer my camera X integration with flutter for Android to know how to send data from a view to flutter. Okay, but just for simplicity I have taken a text view over here itself, so that there is no lag. And here I am just initializing our progress executor, background executor, as well as audio classifier, as well as media player. Here I am initializing our constraint layout, setting some width and height. Then I have defined our constraint set. Okay, next what I have done is that I have just added this classifier progress. So for this progress bar I have generated the ID, I have added the view, and I have set the match constraint as well as the wrap content to it. And here I have just applied some constraint layout. So the start is applied to the start of parent, end is applied to the end of parent, top is applied to the top of parent. So similarly for our audio progress also I have done the same thing, just the top is applied to the bottom of classifier progress bar. Similarly for text we also have done the same thing, but the top is applied to the bottom of audio progress. And once that is done, we are just running our audio classification. And here I am just passing URI.parse creation params dot get URL dot toString, and here I am returning our constraint layout. Once we get it, so on error I am just running all this thing on main thread. On we don't require on result for this. On view, if the view is detached, we are just stopping our player and just clearing everything out and stopping audio classification. And inside run audio classification, we are creating our background executor audio progress dot visibility, just setting the visibility for audio progress and classifier progress. By default, if you want, you can keep it as invisible or visible. And here once background executor dot execute is called, we are initializing our audio classifier, then our media player, then audio duration, then creating a result bundle, and from that result bundle we are creating our schedule thread pool executor. And we are just getting the first result from audio classifier classification results, and we are just updating the linear progress bar over here, and then we are getting the classification results, and whatever is the result we are just applying it to our text view. And here we are just processing, like updating our progress for our audio progress bar. And on the main thread we are just calling media player dot start and running the executor at fixed rate. And in case anything goes wrong, we are just running we are just displaying a toast message with failure. Also, next thing inside main activity here, so now this is for recording. So first again the same thing, audio classifier helper executor service, then define our network channel attach event, and here we are requesting for our audio permission for recording the audio. Here we are initializing our audio classifier, so initializing audio classifier helper. And on pause we are just stopping audio classification. On destroy we are shutting down and terminating everything. On error we are just displaying a toast message, and if there is any result I'm just sending it back to the flutter side. So this is how we get the result. And inside configure flutter engine, if I have already shown you that this is how we initialize our attach event sync or event channel. So yeah, and here you can see inside record audio we are just requesting for the permission, and as soon as the permission is granted we are just calling initialize audio classifier. Okay, one thing which I forgot was you need to add this constraint set dot apply constraint layout as well, because otherwise your constraint layout would be all over the place, just as you saw in my output. So you need to apply this bit of code as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.